First of all, Mulan is not really one person. It's a song that's passed on for hundreds of years.
Today, I am conversing with
Magpie Crossing. You can call me Maggie.
Maggie. So Maggie, can you tell us a little bit about your outfit?
Yeah, of course. This is Disney Mulan, but in her armor form.
Mulan.
Yeah.
I love that.
So the idea is, in the story, Mulan stole her family armor and became a soldier. But I figure it's only right to give her armor of her own. So all of them are taking the classic elements from the movie and made a rendition of a Chinese armor and a Chinese warrior.
So let me ask you this question. Do you still incorporate some of Mulan's father's armor within your own to kind of like show tribute to him?
Yeah, so this is her family sword.
Okay. Yes. And that's the sword you got from the Hans, right?
Yes, yes. And I have the flower tree in her backyard on the back of my cake.
So let me tell you about my love for Mulan in the movie. Every single time they sing the song, I think Make a Man Out of You, I literally, and this is not figurative, I literally shed a tear. Like,
you know what's fun? I have the montage on my belt.
Really? Ooh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. You can see different scenes. There's little panels of the whole song.
Yes.
This is her climbing and shooting range, catching fish.
Nice.
So I have that little training montage on my belt.
I definitely got to get a close-up of the outfit. So let me ask you this. Are you Chinese?
Yes.
So being that Mulan was also Chinese, how do you feel like it connects to you as a Chinese American or a Chinese?
I'm born and raised in China.
Okay, so how does her story reflect on you and your life?
I think, well, it's very nice to see one of the Renaissance Disney series feature a story from China. I know a lot of people might have problem on its accuracy a little bit here and there, but overall I think it's a very sincere story. It want to tell a average girl who used her wisdom to be a hero. And in that way, it's not because she's noble, it's not because she has superpower, it's just she embraced her true self, and that's already impressive enough. This by itself, I think it's a strong message across not just Chinese people, but all girls in general.
Now let me ask you this. Obviously, being that it is a Disney product, it has been taking some elements from Western culture. Do you feel like the overall depiction of Mulan is still relevant, and is it still true to life that it reflects that of Chinese culture?
I think they got the Chinese family dynamic pretty on point. I would say in terms of historic accuracy-wise, Disney, when it comes to princess story, they really took their liberties on interpreting
of course, for
story. So I would say if you judge the historical element one by one, it's nowhere near being accurate. But I think they capture, the reason I said it was sincere was because they capture the essence of that family dynamic of how everybody in a Chinese household care about one another, and how the parents put a whole bunch of effort and attention wishing their kids can be a good, happy version of themselves.
Do you feel like their heart was in the right place as far as how they tried to tell the story differently from what it may be on the history book?
Okay, so I was, well, first of all, Mulan is not really one person. It's a song that's passed on for hundreds of years, and it's combined by multiple warriors, female warriors, appeared in Chinese history. I think in a way, I would say this might be a little bit dicey.
Okay.
I think animation, despite how far away it was, it did a way better capture of how the story would be like compared to the live action version. I was very disappointed because they cast such an impressive, stellar cast and came out away with pretty depressing story of giving her superpower, taking away the one essence that's impressive, that's inspired from Mulan away from it.
So I want to say, to take a pivot from that, I think one of the most influential women today is Michelle Yeoh. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Growing up watching her movies, was she inspiring to you in any way?
Yes. So I have a very kind of similar background as her, as a dancer, but slowly pivoting to do other sporty things. But she's a very courageous woman. When she made the Jackie Chan movie, she had to ride by motorcycle to jump onto a moving train on the motorcycle. She didn't tell people she could ride a motorcycle, but she decided to hop on and did it anyway, and it looks hella badass. Not recommended for people, it's not very safe, but the courage behind it and always willing to try new things, do new things, even at her, regardless what age you are, is very inspiring.
The best of Asian culture, and I know it's a lot of people, and I can't just limit it to 3 people, but the best people that I feel ever lived was Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, and Michelle Yeoh. Do you agree with that list?
I will.
Hold on one second.
I'll say I'll put some different peoples in it, but so Mulan's original figure, the story that partially draw from is actually a princess in warfare.
Yeah.
She's one of the daughter of the first emperor of the Tang Dynasty. She led the army and defended the city on her own. She is very courageous, super smart, even though in history it got reduced as so-and-so's wife and so-and-so's daughter. But she's a very impressive general to begin with. I would say a physicist, Wu Jianxiong. He is in the the only female Asian scientist in the Manhattan Project. Amazing nuclear physicist. Another person that I think was very impressive. And I think in a way, who else that I think those 2 have always been my female heroes. I'll count my mom if that's a 3rd person.
That counts.
Yeah, because my mom is extremely strong, resilient, brilliant woman who always have kindness in her heart. The reason I said Mulan show a lot of family dynamic is I see a lot of my mom and my grandma from Mulan's mom and grandma, so that part felt really much connected to me. And I think my mom is a hero.
So how does your mom connect to, or how does she support you and your love for anime?
My mom don't understand it at all, but she loved to talk to other people that her daughter is living in an interesting life. And she was very happy that I get to live a life that has a lot of being able to have resources to do. Not just like doing bare minimum, the essential to keep the wheel rolling, but able to do a lot of things just for fun and expressive. And I'm very thankful for the environment she created, so I'm able to do this, because I'm very much aware that doing impressive cosplay is a privilege itself.
Yes, it's very, very costly. So I want to ask you, are you on social media, and how can we find you?
It's Magpie Crossing, so MAGPIE_CROSSING.
Thank you so much. It's been great talking to you, and I would love to pick your brain another time.
I love to. Thank you.
Live your life and complete your goals, though. Shine